Hello, 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 and we're back. And look who's back and tanned and looked very fresh.
Hello, everyone.
Giorgio, we missed you.
Oh my gosh, I missed you guys. It's been like 2 shows I missed.
I know it wasn't the same without you. Like I was like
a little
keeping it
FOMO.
up, but everyone was missing. First show you won there, someone said, "Where's Giorgio?" I saw a comment where it's like, "Where's Giorgio?" Well, he's here. He's back. He's tanned. He's all out.
Re-energized.
How was it?
Oh, it was absolutely amazing. If
You
you've
could
never been to
tell.
Tulum, you must go. I highly recommend it.
Mm-hmm. And you guys stayed for 10 days, right? It was like a 10
Yeah,
full day.
well, we spent half that time in Tulum, the first half, and then the second half we went to Playa del Carmen, which was also beautiful.
Ooh,
Mhm.
you guys. Yeah, though I mean, I watched your stories, your Facebook, and so you look so relaxed, so happy, cocktails all day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Margaritas.
Good for you. Did you switch off from social media a little bit, like from what's going on? Just to
I honestly I did because I obviously am on it so much between consuming it and posting that I needed to in a lot of ways. So I would go like a day. I mean, I would skim through like at breakfast, for instance, I would skim through my like timeline, see if anything had like major happened or anything. But luckily nothing too big like went down. So
Luckily,
I didn't
while
miss
you're
it
away.
too much. I mean, the only thing that was funny was I was getting DMs because I missed the first part of the reunion for Potomac. And so people were sending me like messages like,
well, come on.
that,
Okay.
so.
It wasn't that great. Go on with your life, go on with your holiday. You're not going to stop the time because of the Potomac reunion. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh no, yeah, it wasn't a big deal at all. It was just it was a nice way to disconnect a little bit and come back re-energized.
And you can tell. As soon as I saw Giorgio backstage, I was like, "Wow, you've got to keep that tan. You've got to, get those tanning drops on. You got to keep it."
Oh, I gotta
It
keep
looks
this
like
tan.
it's amazing what a tan can do and how it can make you look healthy, glowy, happy. Like it changes your face, a natural contour, of course,
And it's just good for the soul. Vitamin D makes such a big difference.
It's so, so true. And well, luckily while you were away, not a lot happened. So in the pop culture, TV world, music world. But we will talk today about something that you guys have been asking since it happened. Both Georgia and I have received a lot of DMs and emails because you all have questions around Lisa Marie Presley and Priscilla and Graceland and the will and what happened. And, if there was something wrong with her. Questions. And that's why we're here, you guys.
And shout out to Denise Klein for sending it my way initially because she had some articles that were really interesting around this before it kind of unfolded. So I don't know if she's actually in the live, but
I'm sure she is. She's always here. Denise is amazing. And hello, chat. Hello, and welcome.
Hello.
Hi, Jeffrey too. Hi. Yes, thank you very much, Gabby. Gabrielle is Sarah Bay from Paris, so don't get confused. It's Gabrielle rebranding her own channel and her social. So, and thank you for reminding. So I'm just going to add this here really quickly. This, if you want to donate to the rescue. So I do have a rescue fund called Femme for Rescue. And if you want to help the strays here in Greece, there is a huge issue with strays. There are not enough resources to help them That's what we're all trying to do as volunteers. So if you want to donate, then you can use this email and just donate via PayPal. In the meantime, let me see and let's say hello before we dive in straight away. Hello, Chiquita. Hello, Jesus. You did, yes, thanks. Before we start, also, I just want to tell you, if you are not aware of it, I have started a new segment on my channel called True Crime Mysteries, and I will be talking and deep diving into various cases, big cases. Some of them have been unsolved, cold cases. Some of them that have been solved, we will look into it and just try to understand and decipher what happened, what was going on through whoever's mind, the perpetrator or whoever. And I did start with Nicola Bully because a lot of you did ask for that one. Obviously, the whole world was worried about her, but unfortunately, she was found a couple of days ago. She's no longer with us, but I did do a video on that on Thursday for the members. It was a live video for the members, but I did edit it down and I have uploaded the version for everyone. So do please watch it, and you will know exactly what I see and feel happened to her. And I do go into a lot of details. So this is the so if you want to watch that video, this is, or is it? Sorry about that, you guys. Here it is. This is it. This is the thumbnail. Okay, this is the thumbnail for everyone. If you're not a member, just doesn't say members live on it. Thank you, Jesus, for that. That was a great segue to that. Okay, let's see what everyone's saying, and then we'll just start and dive in. Hello, Rosemary. Hello. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Light mission, of course. So much impact, so many secrets. Unbelievable, right? But I mean, we're not shocked. We're used to it by now. So Riley Q doing interviews for new Prime show, which looks really good. She seems like such a sweet soul, unless her grandma Priscilla. Oh. Well, hello, Miss Shine and Sparkle. Hello and welcome. Well, everyone, I think we're ready to talk about Lisa Marie and just generally the dynamics of the Presley women, I would say, as well, before all this happened. Georgie, do you want to just recap everyone, just keep everyone up to date as to what's happened?
So yeah, I thought initially this would have been a clear cut and dry situation just because things in that family, I would think at this point, would be locked down.
Right.
In terms of, who can dabble into whose money. But it seems that Lisa Marie had, her daughter as, the person in charge of the trust, and left pretty much everything to her. And it looks that Priscilla is fighting that because she's saying that there was, I guess, was it 2016 where it was amended, the will was amended, the paperwork, where she's saying before that the prior version had her in there. So she feels that she has a valid case, but this has put a strain, obviously, on the relationship between Riley and her grandmother. And then I was looking at some other updates just prior to that, where they were at the award show, and it was alleged that they were like Priscilla and Lisa were forced to sit at the same table, and that they weren't really in a good space to begin with. So just a lot of pushback from Priscilla. And I think that it is going to be a mess, because I think that there's obviously family involved, and that always makes everything sticky. And we don't really know what the relationship was like up until the point of Lisa passing. So
interesting. Well, interesting, because while you were talking, I was trying to tap into Lisa Marie's energy, and the first thing that I came through was that, well, Priscilla was really young when she had her, when she became a mom, and we know that. And here's the thing, they had a very antagonistic relationship growing up. And this has to do because Lisa Marie, this is what I'm getting, guys. I don't know a lot. So I obviously I watch documentaries. I've read about Elvis Presley. I know a little bit about his personal life, but I don't know a lot. But so this is all what's coming through. And I also was very antagonistic. Elvis was really, really loved his daughter. He was such a gentle and loving dad. But Priscilla at the time, and just before his passing, they weren't getting along so much because Priscilla felt really neglected by her husband. So there was a lot of that. So and then when he passed, Elvis passed. This is the thing. It's almost like they grew up seeing themselves. It's a bit weird, like sisters. But there was also this antagonism around Elvis. It's almost like Elvis was around, or his spirit or his energy. And it was almost like they would talk about him as if he was there. Like, this is really weird. So a lot of resentment kind of throughout the years bubbled up from both sides. There was a lot because Lisa Marie never felt like Priscilla was like a mom to her. Like, she never saw her as a mom. There wasn't that kind of like dynamic between them. So she didn't give her mom that respect, the respect that you give your mom. But that also comes from Priscilla too. Not that she was a bad mom, but Priscilla had her own demons to deal with.
Yeah.
While Lisa Marie was growing up. So although they lived together and they were mother and daughter, it does feel that they were very estranged. They were two strangers. It feels almost like they didn't really understand each other. They loved each other, don't get me wrong, but there was a lot there.
I can imagine. I mean, also, Priscilla was essentially groomed at a young age,
That's another
so
thing. I
she
agree.
wasn't really in a place to be a mom.
Yeah, absolutely. Lisa was raised in a terrible cult. Yeah, she was so here's the thing, that's why Lisa Marie was a good mom, I feel, with her kids, and they're a lot more grounded and centered, you can tell. Because she didn't want to be raised. She didn't want to raise them the way that she was raised. She was raised in a friggin' bubble. This is what I'm getting. Like, it was Elvis. So if anyone knows Elvis's story well and has been following Elvis's story, question to you guys, if you know. I feel that Elvis had some kind of phobia, or he was so overprotective. It feels to me, this is what I'm picking up from Lisa Marie, that she didn't get out of the house much when she was little. Like, everything happened in the house. Everything happened to the house. Everyone would come to the house. Like, you wouldn't go out. Like, if you needed food, they would bring it to your house. You needed a hairdresser or a doctor, he would come to the house. He would come to Graceland. This is what I'm getting, you guys. So she was very much in that. So she grew up with a very warped sense of reality, in a sense, Marie. So she wanted to cut those ties, but she wasn't allowed to, because she was Elvis's daughter. Because also he did leave. Okay. This just came through. I'm getting that he left gold. I see gold bars and money for his daughter. Way before he passed, it was almost intuitively that he wanted to make sure that she would get it and not Priscilla.
Wow.
But Priscilla is aware of that. Just saying. This is what Lisa Marie's telling me.
So this is going beneath the surface. It's not just about the trust and having a dip in it. There's more to it.
There's much more to it. Again, I do feel they loved each other. It's not like Priscilla did not love her daughter, but she was, as you said, she was groomed.
Right.
She was troubled herself. She was a baby. She was a baby married to a mega superstar, like an idol, an icon.
Well, maybe that is partially why Lisa was in a bubble and wasn't allowed to leave the house, because maybe
he had some kind of paranoia. What I'm getting, Elvis did at some point, could have been the drug abuse. By the end, he also had health problems. but it became so bad that people had come to Graceland. It was just like he didn't want to be out and about. Obviously, maybe for private, but his daughter too. So
Paranoia.
it's interesting. Also, has anyone been to Graceland? Why am I being shown that there is some kind, not a panic room the way that we perceive it, but some kind of like secret room or hidden room in Graceland? Is anyone aware of that? Because this is what I'm being shown.
I'm not aware of it, but that
I don't
it
know.
wouldn't
Yeah,
be, I mean, it wouldn't. It would make sense that there was some sort of, I would think.
I see it. Like I can describe it to you guys. Like it's a dark black door. There's padding, like some not padding, like the padding, the sound absorbing padding, but there's some kind of like textile on this door, and these like they're like the handles on either side of these doors. So you have it's a two-fold door. Okay. So on each door, you've got like a semicircle, and that's that's the handle. Like it's a gold handle. This is what I see. It's like a dark gray door, huge one, double door like that. That's what I'm being shown, and it's in Graceland. So, and it's not. I don't think it's being publicized per se. Like they don't show it when they do the tours, or when they do documentaries. I'm not saying the money is there, but that room was there for a reason, and I'm not being told yet. I'll try to find out what, but I'm being shown. So Elvis was afraid for his daughter. That's why he was very paranoid. So this is what I'm getting. Was evil? No, she's not evil at all. At all. She seems greedy, and guys, she's just lost. Okay. And yeah, she does have narcissistic traits, and so did Elvis. But you've got to understand that she was all her life, all her adulthood was she's the wife of Elvis Presley. This is who Priscilla. She had an identity crisis.
Yeah.
So you've got to understand that. That's a lot, asking a lot. So I don't know. That's her Achilles heel. Wonder why did she grow up poor? Did she grow up poor? I don't know. Do you know? No. Okay. So Gabby just
No.
just added this link. The room they're on, there are none art. Yes, they show that room. Oh, she did show that room. Okay, that's interesting because I'm being told that it's not public knowledge about the room. So I don't know. What
Maybe it's
I mean,
a different room.
it's probably, who knows? I can see like the wall around those doors as well is like a dark gray. It's like very dark. Must be in the basement or some other part of the house. I feel, but it's just there's something behind those doors. There's something in there. Interesting. But because there's so many questions, let's start somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Since I pick up her energy. So where should we start, Giorgio?
Why don't we start with how was the relationship between Priscilla and Lisa right before she passed? Because I'm thinking back to this award show where they were seen sitting at the same table, but it's been reported and alleged that they were actually forced to sit together and that she wasn't really in a good space.
Who was in a fresh new relate? Was it Priscilla or Lisa Marie with someone? Okay, because a boyfriend pops up or a partner. Whew. Yes. Okay. The rumors are true, according to my cards and to Spirit and to Lisa Marie. So there is a man here involved. So either Lisa Marie's or Priscilla's partner involved here. Look at this, you guys. Devil, family, and money. Yes, they did not get along. Money. Priscilla was after money, or she felt that she was entitled to money, or that she felt that Lisa Marie owed her money, or she wasn't given some money that was meant to be for her. Very sneaky behavior with that devil. It means manipulation. It means lies. It means smoke and mirrors. And the money's there. So, yeah. And there is a man who is kind of like, like a puppet master behind the scenes. 10 of Cups, but so many tens. The end. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. This is Elvis. As soon as I saw the card, I'm like, that's Elvis. 10 of Cups. He would be devastated. He did love his family. He did want the best for his wife and his daughter. I'm telling you, there is a man involved who is manipulating and trying to control the narrative here. Justice is going to be there's going to be a big court case. There's going to be a legal battle now. It's going to be Presley versus Keough, or Presley versus Presley, or whatever. Wait for it, you guys. This is going to be the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Yeah, Graceland. What's going on in Graceland? Who's moving? Where did Lisa Marie live? Do you know? You don't know. Let's see if the chat knows. I'm sure someone in the chat knows. Let's see what the chat says. Hold on. Saw so many issues in Hollywood that he was afraid to have his kid a part of it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Hold on. The estate money, she can control how much Lisa's ex, the shady man, will get from the estate. So we know who this is because of the twins they have together. Oh, okay. Makes sense. All right. But someone is moving. So is it Lisa Marie? Well, Lisa Marie, it's not Lisa Marie. Could be Priscilla making changes at her home and moving. Let's see. And her daughter had a baby. She lived in Memphis in a house. All right. What's going to happen to Graceland, though? That's going to be a big legal battle. It's coming, you guys. It's coming. Wow.
So it looks like so she has a penthouse in
Memphis?
In the heart of Beverly Hills.
Oh, Gabby just said that. She said she rented a home in California.
Yeah, and then because Lisa Marie lived in Calabasas.
Okay, Lisa Marie lived in Calabasas and Priscilla lives in Beverly Hills. Well, it looks like Priscilla is moving. She will not be in Beverly Hills much longer.
I wonder if she's trying to move into Graceland.
That's why I'm asking. Because this is kind of like what's like, I'm starting, I'm getting that tickly feeling like, ooh, whoa. What is she up to? Does seem that she's going to move soonish, right? And it's part of a plan. Like and it's not just that, it's to protect Graceland or protect what's in Graceland or have control. This is what I'm getting. And she wants to do that because there's another male that I see here, a fire sign, who is that? Is that her does she have a granddaughter and a grandson? Does she have, they're twin daughters. Okay, so she's got two granddaughters. All right, so I see another male here though, he is sort of taking the role of protector of the Presley name, Graceland, money, inheritance, etc. Not a lawyer, someone, family friend, or someone who's involved with the management of Graceland. Let's see what the chat is saying. Lisa Marie lived in LA. In a rented house she lived in. Okay, guys, chat, you're amazing. You're so incredible. Lisa was living with her first ex-husband and her second ex-husband didn't get along. Oh, all right. Interesting. Could be her twin daughters moving. No, I don't see the twin daughters moving. It's Priscilla.
I
It's
feel like
Priscilla.
Priscilla is trying to get back into Graceland.
That's what I'm getting as well, because it's going to happen. Like, it's not going to happen like the next weeks or month, but it will happen. We will just find out about it at some point. And I do
Yeah,
feel
because I think that's why she wants back in this whole, like, she wants the trust back. She wants to be back in there because I think she can't get herself back in there unless she is, because it was left solely to Lisa Marie.
And there's a reason. There's a reason. Just saying.
So, yeah, what's the reason why nobody wants you to have it? Because now your daughter has even amended her will in 2016, allegedly, to cut you out and leave it solely to her daughters. So, what's the intent behind it?
Let's find out. And then we'll get to Issa's question. Did Lisa change the will, as they're saying? We'll get to that afterwards. Hold on, let me just drop so we don't confuse people. So your question of what was her intent? Why would she do that, right? Why would she just add her kids, her twins?
Right, because Priscilla's claiming that she was in there originally.
Let's find out. Hold on, I'll ask around the will and see what comes through. Whoa, that one wants to come out. Whoa, all right. Oh my God. Are just flying the star. Yeah, it seems to me like Lisa Marie was over it. She was over something. She was just drawing a line. She was literally doing. What's Priscilla's sign, guys? If Gabby and Issa, if you can just let me know what Priscilla's sign is, because I do see a female air sign here. The star is 7 of Cups. Was she really originally in the will, though? I don't see it.
See, this is where it gets fuzzy because there's a lot of people saying that she wasn't. So where is the claim coming from that she says she has a case with this? If she never was in there, what is she? You're literally just suing the will as is then because you disagree with it.
Look at this. She's a Gemini. Lisa Marie's the Gemini, and Priscilla's an Aquarius. Air sign. This is Priscilla. Oh God. Yeah. I'm like, Aquarians are always like, lately we hear a lot about Aquas, but anyways.
What is she, a February Aquarius?
Good question. Let us know. Let us know, Gabby. She's February 1. So here's the thing. Smoke and Mirrors by Priscilla, and I'm really sorry to say that. I am. But I don't feel that she was in the will originally.
There's a reason why this was set up this way, I feel like.
I just got, there were 2 wills. Wait. I just got and came through that there were 2 wills. One that she was completely aware of, because Elvis told her, but it wasn't about her. She wouldn't get Graceland or anything like that. He just made sure that she would get some kind of royalties, I'm getting, or something like that, that she would be settled, settled. I get that. But the second one, which is the main will, she wasn't in it. According, in my opinion, we'll have to say that because for legal reasons, but yeah. I don't see it. Priscilla is a Gemini, Lisa Marie. Oh, wait. Hold on. Priscilla's Gemini, Lisa Marie's Aquarius. Wow. Funny. My mom is a Gemini and I'm an Aquarius. So we're like Priscilla and Lisa Marie. But the dynamic between a mom Gemini and a daughter Aquarius, I can see why it's gone left, to be honest. Because Geminis they just don't want to grow up. They just don't want to grow up. And it's hard for an Aqua child in that case. But anyways, I don't want to get too much into the dynamic of that. But I can tell you she wasn't in the will. She wants to make people think that she was in the will. And she probably thinks she was.
I wonder, there's people in the chat talking about, I forgot about the Scientology piece in this. That Lisa Marie is no longer in Scientology, but does this have to do with that? Because, like, If that's the
Oh.
case, that would make a lot more sense why she wants Graceland.
Wow.
But
All
what
right.
is that connection? Because that's interesting, and I'm glad that Issa brought that up. Because I think Tiffany also made a comment about how she would probably end up giving everything away to Scientology. So like,
Okay, let's see. Lisa, okay, first of all, I'm going to ask why she left Scientology, okay? If there was something fishy there that she was aware of, that's the first sign.
David Miscavige.
They wanted to control her finances. Hold on. I'm not done yet. I keep getting the same cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, Priscilla. Sorry, you guys. You can tell when I do these meetings, I get excited. I'm weird. But look, Priscilla comes up again. Strength, star. Listen, Priscilla wanted to be the star. We know that she loves the limelight, and she did love the limelight a lot more in the past, but she still does. But here's the thing. They wanted to take control of her life and her finances, Lisa Marie's, right? Scientology wanted to take control of Lisa Marie's finances. And also, her mom is pretty much under their power. I can see that. She's struggling. She wants out too, but she can't get out. I don't know why. How did Lisa Marie get out and Priscilla can't get out?
They must have a lot on her.
Exactly. Let's see. The wheel things are ooh. She's trying to get out. She wants to get out of it. But they do have a lot on her, unfortunately. Money. I don't know
It
why.
could be a case of if you want out, you have to buy yourself out if you don't want us to spill on all the stuff, because they make them give away all their secrets.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
So who knows what she's had to give up. And if she wants out, they're going to bat that. I mean, this seems so intertwined, but I feel like Scientology's really, this is really much more twisted now.
This is crazy. She was on testimony in the trial of Danny Masterson case. Really? All right.
Wow.
Hi, Brooklyn. Good afternoon and welcome. In Scientology, you do not bond as a parent and child. Interesting, because I don't get cups between the two women. I don't get cups. Cups is love, emotions, overflowing emotions. Interesting that you say that, Shirley. It does.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. Look, the chat's gone crazy. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, let's." Hold on. Let's see. Riley won't let that happen. She's her mother's daughter. Trust and believe that Priscilla is in for a fight. Riley, I feel that too, and that's what Lisa Marie is showing me as well. That Riley's definitely not a pushover. She is not. She's going to protect as much as she can her family, like her mom, her sister. But I kind of feel sorry for Priscilla, guys, because she's stuck and she can't get out of the predicament that she is. She wants to, though. Here's the thing. She's on antidepressants, allegedly. She's struggling a lot. Even before what happened to Lisa Marie, she was already struggling. So you can imagine how she's doing now. But she's not blaming Scientology or anyone. Priscilla isn't blaming anyone for Lisa Marie's passing. She isn't. But I'm not ruling anything out.
No.
I'm just saying what I see right now, 7 of Cups. There's a lot of fishy stuff going on. A lot. It's very murky waters here. Very murky waters.
Sometimes the payment is really, really high.
Yep.
And that's what I fear is like part of all this. It's never just about a few little bit of monies. There's
so basically no one in the family wants Priscilla to have it's not that they don't want to, it's just that that's not what Elvis wanted. Obviously he wrote a will. He wrote a will. So, and Priscilla just wanted to have control of the situation. She just wanted to have control of the finances of the family, of the estate, of everything. In a sense, out of her own insecurity, and maybe because she was pressured by Scientology, or maybe she's being advised by the Church of Scientology on her next steps. Maybe they share the same business advisor. This is what I'm getting. It's all just a mess. I wouldn't be surprised if they have forged some kind of signature, if they have forged something, because this is something else that I keep getting.
This is so messy.
It is. Buy yourself out and can disconnect from family. Yeah, to finalize before she was going to go real public about Scientology, but she didn't make it. So, I mean, we've guys, we've read so much. We've done so many readings. We've talked about so many things. Nothing would surprise me anymore. Like literally nothing surprises me. Just
You can't be surprised because it's never what we think it is. It's always when they say it's never the scary person that's the problem. It's the one that looks nice and inviting.
yes.
It's very much that. Like,
I agree. So, question by Light Mission: how does Riley feel about her grandma in the court battle? I feel Riley is angry.
oh, I would imagine.
I can feel she's seething. She's not happy, and I don't remember who said that, but I do feel that she's a fighter and she will take it to the end. And I'm glad. I'm glad. And
Lisa Marie's historically in interviews spoken highly of her daughter Riley for that reason. Like she always said that she was very advanced for her age. She was much smarter, and so I can imagine that at this point she's probably going to, like she doesn't care that it's her grandmother.
I'll tell you what, though, she does love her grandmother.
I'm sure she does.
She does. Look at this, Ace of Cups. Like
And it's probably hurtful.
very similar and different at the same time. So I do feel that Riley becomes very protective over her grandma. So that, like, when she's around her grandma, I just feel that this nurturing and protective side of Riley comes out. This is kind of the energy and the dynamic in between them. But believe you me, yes, and I agree with everyone. Riley is just right now, she is going to try to make everything public. What she's going to do, she's going to be transparency is my ally. I need to come out and be transparent. She'll try. I'm not saying she's going to be successful with everything, but wait and see. You'll see how little bits of information are going to start coming out because they're going to be leaked by her camp. Yeah, 7 of Wands. She's strong. I trust her. I love her energy. She's gonna pull through though. She's going to, as I said, she's gonna expose a lot of stuff. Work. It's gonna be hard work. Yeah, it's gonna change a lot. It's gonna change very much it's not gonna bring Scientology down. But I can tell you it's definitely going to bring a lot of things to light. Especially, Miss Cabbage has been missing for how long now? And his wife, like a long time.
The wife's been long time. I wonder if Leah Remini will get involved along the way, if this is linked to Scientology, because this will just be another way for her to prove that Scientology is what she's been trying to prove through all the mediums that she's been putting content out, trying to expose them.
A loss of Benjamin. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's true. Lisa's son and Priscilla's grandson was the catalyst to Lisa's passing. Yeah, listen, there was a lot going on with Lisa, even before the passing of, Benjamin. But again, I don't feel that she was someone that would take her own life. I just don't feel that kind of. And she would have shown me in a way I wouldn't be able to connect with her that easily if she had taken her own life, because I know that that's been going around, right? People just speculating that maybe. So, yeah, it was sort of broken heart syndrome and also her own battles. She was also, I don't know if this is out in public. I will say it as a alleged, like this is alleged, but I do feel that she had some kind of quite serious health issue that was getting worse, and not cancer, something else. So that also kind of factored into her mental health, broken heart syndrome, all that. I don't know if her health issue triggered what happened in the end, so her passing, but there was something I'm getting that it was quite serious what she had. So, and I'll just put it out there because this is what I'm feeling, and I'm getting shivers. So not sure if it's like a neurological or Parkinson's kind of thing, but like I can see like shaking. Like I can feel my body kind of like shaking.
That's interesting that you're saying that, because a lot when she first passed, there was she went to the award show right before that, the one I was just referencing. And when she was speaking to a entertainment host of some sort on the carpet, it was clear something was off with her, like health wise. Like she didn't seem 100%
with it, like
right. So I wonder if that had, I mean, that all of that makes sense for me, that it adds to just her general heartbreak over her son.
Yeah.
So
to
I
her
think,
health and that.
I think it really, I think if anything, her daughter's going to she's going to shed some light into this, and maybe things will actually get better. Because we're in that age right now where all things are being unveiled. And I feel like Scientology's been such a catalyst in so many families breaking up. And, you know, it's just, I feel like we're getting to that point. But yeah, interesting. I wonder if Leah Remini.
I wondered too, but let's look at that. I just want to say this. No, where is it? I lost it. On channeling Eric. So channeling, I've had Lisa Medius on my channel before. I've interviewed her. So you can go back to my channel, and I think you'll have to go back like a year and a half ago to watch that interview. Very interesting. I also channeled Eric while I was interviewing his mom. So, but anyway, so they're saying that Lisa Marie said she had some kind of heart issues and was triggered with her broken heart from her son's death. It was part of it. I do feel broken heart, but also the health issue, and possibly just overdoing it, being too tired, overdoing it with maybe, the meds she was taking. There was just a lot. I feel like it was more, the losing the will to live as well. Just, why should I live? I lost my son. I'm sick. I don't have that much long, who knows how much longer I have.
Mm-hmm.
And it also sort of factored in. Let me see the chat. I don't want to miss anything. All right. Yeah. I mean, probably they had heart issues and family. I was hoping when Riley had her baby would have given her more to live for. I don't think her passing was intentional. I don't. Something was wrong. She was very frail. Yeah, absolutely. See, Lisa Marie in peace now, even though she's not. So she is and she's not. So she's in peace. She's not. She's with her son. Like it's all good. Dad, they're all together. They have a Graceland over there. They're showing me they have recreated Graceland over there. So they're all happy. They're doing good. But she's not at peace in the sense of what's happening over here. First of all, Riley was very close to her grandma. This is what I'm getting. And the thing is, she's upset because she doesn't want these financial stuff signed to all of these things that we talked about to affect Riley's relationship with her grandma or to affect Riley in any negative way. So mentally, her health, her finances, her reputation, all that. So she's not at peace. Like she's literally hovering over her kids, literally. And this is what she's showing me. Like she is like anxious. Instead of her being at peace, she's like looking around and trying to make sure that her daughter is protected, So yeah, but Lisa Marie is just, I want to put it out that she is saying that her mom is like, in hindsight from where she is, Her mom is not at all a bad person. She's very lost, very wounded as a person. She was already. She did. Okay, here's something that I don't know. I didn't know this information. Maybe you guys knew about this. But when Priscilla was a little girl, she did have an incidence of SA. Not full 100%, but there was an SA attempt, let's just say. And that really traumatized Priscilla. So, and generally, since Elvis's death, Priscilla had a very hard time. At some point, she did question her sexuality. This is what I'm getting. At some point in her life, she did question her own sexuality. But that's because, again, she couldn't find an identity for herself. This all comes from Lisa Marie, guys, from the other side. So, yeah. But she is watching over her kids and this situation, and her mom too. Who did? Priscilla? She had addictions on opioids. Oh, okay, I said it. And back problems. Didn't Elvis as well? Didn't Elvis have like major back problems?
Yeah, I think they all had some sort of backache.
Okay. I don't know. She was very involved in movies. Austin Butler. Also, the blog said Riley is also worried she may lose contact with her twin sisters because the twins' dad, the nasty ex, will take them away. Oh, yeah. Well, Riley has a lot on her plate right now. This is the most unfortunate situation. She does have. That's why Lisa Marie is like not at peace. She's like, she can see and feel what's coming. Yeah. So that's really sad. What did you ask? You asked me something, Georgia, before, and I said I would do it in a minute. What was it? I forgot. Oh, or maybe I answered it already. I don't remember.
I don't know if it was a question. I think I was just saying, I wonder if Leah Remini will be involved in some capacity because of her.
She should, in my opinion.
I think so. I mean, for all we know, she is.
Probably behind the scenes she is, maybe,
Yeah.
She's helping out. But yeah, I don't know. Well, chat, do you have any? Oh, Issa's like, yeah, question. Did the bad ex do something bad to the kids? Lisa Marie accused him of what? Oh my God. That's so bad. Okay, hold on. I just realized I've got the wrong background behind us. But it's all right. We're friends. Having friends.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
No, I just noticed now, but it's okay. Sorry. Confusing people. So hold on. Where is that? Okay, let's see. Oh God. I keep getting this card. It's a message. It's a message, and I think I know why, and I'm not gonna say it publicly. But what I am gonna say is Priscilla, I hope she takes care of herself and her health. That's all I'm gonna say. So back to the ex here. What was that? Queen of Wands. To be honest, while I'm shuffling, I don't think that it was full SA. But no. It was more, I feel like he was more verbally abusive and really unstable, but not in the sense of SA.
Okay.
With the kids. So no, I don't see it. But I do see the ex being involved in some kind of cult organization, underground society. I do see that though. Yeah, here we go again. What is the future of the Elvis legacy and estate? It's going to take a while until we actually find out. This is going to drag on for a long time.
Yeah, this isn't going to be dealt with overnight.
No, it won't. It won't be dealt. And then, yeah.
Priscilla's going to push for this to happen, and she's going to, I think, take this. I think to your earlier point, we're going to see this play out publicly. I think this is going to be a big, big case.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's funny? Yesterday, when was it? Yes, very random. I wasn't even thinking about the live. I wasn't even thinking about Elvis or anything like that. But Elvis, he just popped in. He literally popped in. And that was a sign. When they do that, it's a sign that, hey, watch this space because you're going to be feeling me and seeing me. And I'll be contacting you a lot more. I do feel something's brewing. Something big is brewing, and we'll be seeing and talking a lot more about the Presley estate, Graceland, the family, etc. So it's going to be interesting and a wild ride for Priscilla. So it will stay for long on this side. Moving on. Can Riley save the twins? Riley is going to be the superhero in this story. Trust me, guys. She's going to be a one-woman show superhero. She's going to change the narrative. She's going to cut those generational karmic ties. She's going to do it all. She's going to be exhausted by the end of this.
Well, she's gonna have a story to tell.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be seeing a lot more. Is Riley creative? Like, does she? Because I know nothing about. Like, does she sing, or is she an actress, or does she have like that entertainment flair? Does anyone know? Because I see her. She's very creative, so I do see that we'll probably see her in the future more on TV. But whether it's acting, singing, or performing in some way, so I don't know. Lisa was very close to her ex-husband, and he helped her with the twins. I hope they're able to maintain a relationship. I hope so too. We pray for her and her husband. Yes, let's all give some love and support to Riley. She will need it. This is going to be a ride.
She's done some acting. She got an Oscar nomination in 2017 for so she's got some acting bits in her. So
that's why I see her perform, because I see that we're going to be seeing a lot more of her, like on TV, like performing, not court case, not her personal stuff. So, and I did pick up that she's quite good. Like it's going to be a long-term thing. It's not going to be like, she's just because she's Elvis's granddaughter that they're probably going to give her a couple of roles and then the whole thing will die down. She's going to make a name for herself. Like, she's gonna be
this will do it. This has got her name everywhere. So
I didn't even know that she was a new show.
I didn't either, and I definitely wouldn't have. I definitely didn't know about the Oscar nomination in 2017. That's huge.
That's huge. She has a new show on Prime. It's based on Fleetwood Mac. I love Fleetwood Mac. I've got to watch that. I love Fleetwood Mac. She's really good. Everyone wants her to release an album. She will, guys. We will see more of her. Let's all support and give Riley the love that she needs and the support and the energy. Let's pray. Let's give her that strength for her to fight for what is right.
She's gonna need it. She's gonna be up against a lot of pushback for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, she sings too, Gabby says. So that she's multifaceted.
It makes sense. She's got a lot of talent in her blood. So
absolutely. That's exciting. That's exciting.
That is very exciting.
So I think we've covered that. But before we go, I know, Georgie, you wanted to cover a little bit the case that's been going around on the TikToks and on social media.
About Kim?
Oh, no, that's not what I was thinking. But yeah, do tell.
Oh, no. Sorry. I thought you were talking about no. You're talking about the missing persons. Yes. Yeah. Let me pull her name up.
So I will be doing the next video on true crime mystery is going to be on Madeleine McCann. I do have a lot already. I can tell you somewhat what I feel or what I've seen or what I've been shown happened, where she is, et cetera, et cetera. So Georgia, so let's talk a little bit specifically about this. Can you just tell everyone what's been going on?
Yeah, so this story is kind of wild, actually, and I got a couple of people were sending me information on this, and I kind of didn't really understand it. But essentially, it's she disappeared while she was on holiday in 2017 at the age of 3. She was actually the most heavily reported missing person. I didn't know that. That was interesting. And yeah, it's they're claiming that she was found, or that she's like alive essentially, but they can't really put a claim on how and what that's all about. So this is probably one of the most, I don't know if riveting is, I think, the right word for this one, because this is like 16 years.
Yes. She would have been 19 now.
So but if she's alive, what's that story?
Yeah, because so there's a 21-year-old, I think she's 21, she's from Poland, and she came out on TikTok and said, I'm Madeleine McCann, and she even, like, her TikTok handle is I am Madeleine McCann. And so she kept on saying, like, she claims that she doesn't remember her, like, parts of her childhood, that she spoke to her kindergarten teachers, and that her parents lied about when she went to kindergarten. She's got the same marking on her eye, which is called a colostoma, I think it's called a colostoma. Anyways, it's a marking that 1 out of 10,000 people in the world have it. They're born with it. So, and she says, hey, look, I've got the same thing. It's on the same eye. I'm Madeleine. You know, these are not my parents. I haven't seen what's called a birth certificate and all that. So, of course, TikTok being TikTok, because this all landed on TikTok first, you've got those really believing that's Madeleine McCann, really trying to help this girl. They're all like, you've got to do this. You know what the TikTok sleuths are like.
Of course, and TikTok loves stuff like that.
Oh yeah. And then there are those that are like, no, I don't see it. I don't see the similarity because you look very different. You don't have sort of the same features. You're 21, Madeleine would have been 19, but then again, other people are saying, yeah, okay, maybe she doesn't know what, if she was kidnapped.
Right. Maybe she, but did you get that was the real? It doesn't seem like you. Yeah.
No, it's not the real Maddie. It's not the real Madeleine. This girl is not. I'm not saying she's doing it for clout. I seriously feel that she needs help. Like, you can, like, as soon as the first video I saw, like, she was very well spoken. Like, she spoke really good English, even though she's from Poland, and she was very good at sort of explaining the situation. But I didn't get into it. I didn't, guys, I don't read everyone I see on TV. I would have gone crazy. So. But after that, I saw a couple of more videos of her, different ones, and then I'm like, there's something off with this girl. If you look at her eyes and you try to read her energy, you can see that it's way off. Like, it's almost like she's under medication. I would say that she's probably heavily medicated. So there's probably something, she might have a mental health issue, and she's taking meds for that. I really don't think. She's not Maddie, and I'll talk to you guys next week and tell you why and what is my theory about that. But no, it's not her, and it's gonna come out. But even the McCanns now said that they don't want to do it. Even the McCanns don't believe it's their daughter. But then again, you've got the people that say, yeah, well, it's the McCanns that killed her, so yeah, all right, let's wait until next week.
Yeah, that'll be juicy.
That's gonna be. I can tell you, wow. you're gonna find it very juicy, because I already had those answers 3 years ago, before the pandemic. Because I connected with her unwillingly. I connected with Maddie, so yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
okay. I don't want to do any no spoilers. I can connect.
No spoilers. We got to come back next Sunday for this one. This one's going to take the full hour for sure.
Oh no, I'm doing it on. We're not doing it on the live. I'm doing it I'm doing it for the true crime.
Oh yes.
So I'm gonna do a live for the members, so they can come in, and then we can have a discussion, and they can ask whatever they want, and then I will release it for everyone else. Yeah, but since I'm gonna be doing that next week on Sunday, we can recap what I talked about.
Absolutely, and we'll definitely need to tune in for that.
Trust me, guys, you will want to tune in for that, because what I'm going to tell you, what it's been shared with me, It's very shocking, surprising, everything.
All the above.
All of the above. So just to recap, that girl on TikTok is not Madeleine. And you'll see that things will come out that this girl, she just needs a little bit of attention and love. And unfortunately, because she is a Gen Z, she's not even a Gen Z. Are 20-year-olds Gen Zers? Are they something? I can't keep up with those generations.
I think they are.
Okay. So yeah, she just needs a little bit of love and attention. That's all. Not clout, love and attention.
A hug.
A hug, some love, something. I don't know. And someone needs to take the TikTok away from her and just say, girl, let's go to therapy for a while and then you can go back to TikTok.
Or don't.
Or don't. Yeah. I hope her parents are very supportive and at least, they'll give her the support that she needs right now. Because I don't think she's lying. I really do believe
she clearly believes that she is.
Yeah. But she isn't. So I don't know. Is there anything else, you guys? Giorgio, is there anything else?
I don't think so. I have some cool little, I'm going to start doing some cool deep dives into Housewives Past. So guys, stay tuned for that. That's going to be a new series I want to do on my channel.
YouTube, right? Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube. I'm going to start digging into some old storylines and, see what was going on during that time as if it would have just come out.
I like that idea.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, back in the earlier seasons, we didn't have as much social media and people talking about every little instance that was happening. So I'm going to go back to some big moments and kind of fish around and see what I can find around what was happening during that time to see if there was like maybe other things going on. Yeah. So I'm working on that because that's my next little project.
Will you do it as a podcast too?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like, so I'm in the middle of like revamping my podcast situation because I want to put more of like a theme around it on like what I'm doing and things like that. So, but I do want to discuss it on there. Like I was thinking on my podcast of doing a segment on this day in Housewives where I pick an article from that day, but from maybe like 10 years ago to see which housewife, what articles were trending for Housewives on that day, like a flashback Friday kind of situation, and then talk about it.
Yeah, you better do it soon before someone copies that idea. I'm just saying it because you just came out and said it.
Yeah, so okay.
Just saying. You know how this world
we have it on record, so if anyone does try it, I can go after them. Cease and desists.
Oh yeah, those have been flying around lately. Anyways.
FYI, you can create your own cease and desist all online, apparently. So
on Chat OpenAI.
That's right.
You can use AI to do that. You can use AI for everything nowadays. So if you want to set a cease and desist and not pay a lawyer, you can do it for free online. Yes.
No more worrying about that stuff. I love Chat AI.
I love it too. I'm still trying to figure out like how to get the most of it out of it, because it's how you phrase your question and all that. But it is extremely useful for people like us who are so busy. It's like having an assistant, literally.
Yes. And a lawyer and yes.
I love it though. I mean, I'm trying to figure out, like sometimes, when you have like a brain freeze and you're like, I need a catchy name for that, a catchy title for that video. Like, and then you're like stuck. You're like, oh, I don't know. I don't like this. I'll just go, Chat OpenAI, give me those titles. Okay, I don't always use them because I'm too generic. Again, you have to learn how to use it.
I will say too, for anyone who uses Canva, the Magic Write feature is actually fantastic.
Is it good? I haven't tried it yet on Canva.
It's AI, just like the Chat AI, but like people use it a lot for. You can tell it to write, like someone was demoing it and made it. You can write chapters of your book. You can tell it how many words to
Wow.
write and what details need to be included. So it's very interesting. So
Mm.
if you guys have Canva, check it out. It's also very useful.
Oh, chat AI arriving right on time before Pluto enters Aquarius. Absolutely, light mission.
Very true.
Absolutely. So there you go. And technology is our friend and our enemy sometimes. But Annabelle says, can you see the future of the internet? We can discuss this next. Like, we'll make a mental note, or definitely send Gabrielle and Isa will remind me to ask this question, to answer this question, sorry, next week. So we'll definitely get, because already we've been over an hour, and Giorgio, who's just come back from holidays, he's a busy man. He has so much to catch up on, and why? So, but thank you everyone for being here. We love doing these shows. We love these Sunday shows. One other small announcement I want to make before we go. Am I echoing you guys? I can hear an echo. Sorry.
I don't hear it.
Okay, that's good, because you know how it's like. So another little announcement I want to make. This Friday, we're sort of like revamping the collaboration that I have with Jason from Adam. So we will be doing on Friday a live on his channel. We'll be doing, so every week it's going to be changing. This week it's going to be on Jason's channel. Next week it's going to be on my channel. Same time though. So we're going to be on all channels, on all social media. You will miss it. And we've got different topics. It's not Housewives related. It's nothing related to what we talk about with Giorgio. It's very different, very fun. It's called Weekly Kiki, and it's going to be about like wait and see on Friday. You'll see. We're going to be talking a lot about the royals as well, because Jason is into the royals and into the Harry and Meghan stuff. So we'll talk a little bit about the royals, a little bit here and a little bit about that. Wait and see. You'll have to watch the show on Friday. So if you're not following Jason on Up and Adam, follow them. Up and Adam 2 is their second channel too. I'm confused with all the channels and the podcast and all that. So just follow. I'll post everything on social because it's confusing.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying it's echoing. I'm sorry, guys. It is StreamYard, because as you can see, I've created a different setup for my microphone, far away from my speakers, so it's not this. It's StreamYard. So thank you everyone for being here. Don't forget to like this video, to subscribe to Georgia and myself if you're new here, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.
See you guys next week. Bye.